Okay, so I'm turning 40 this year, and I thought I should do something interesting, something that's not, I don't know, whatever it is typical people do when they reach middle age. Um, Guys buy cars. I don't know. What do women do when they turn 40? So I thought that I would go out and do something outside in the places that I love. So this year, I'm cycling 40 kilometers, climbing 40 pitches of rock in 40 hours for my 40th year on this planet. I'm doing this in support of the Alberta Wilderness Association, an amazing conservation group here in this province. The link is in my bio if you want to click and donate to my adventure for wilderness. So last year I had a pretty severe disc injury. I was living on the floor of my house for 2 months. I could barely get up to walk to the bathroom. So this also feels like a little bit how I can come back and be back into the sports and the things that I love doing. And yeah, just to be able to push my limits again now that I'm starting to feel healthy. I wanted to choose something for this adventure that was going to be difficult for me, and that was going to challenge me physically and mentally, but that wasn't going to be impossible for me. So the climbing that I'm going to be doing is going to be easy. It's not going to be very difficult. And the cycling will be along the 1A. It'll just be road biking. I'm not really a cyclist, so I feel like that's a manageable distance for me. I also wanted to take time in my 40th year on this planet to do something that was meaningful. And so that's why I'm making this adventure part of the Alberta Wilderness Association's Adventures for Wilderness this year. So you can click on the link in my bio and go donate if you'd like to support my adventure and all the amazing work they are doing, helping to keep our wild places in Alberta wild. I feel like at this point in time, these organizations are needed more than ever.
Okay, so the plan is that I'm going to start cycling at Castle Junction, and I'll go along the 1A, which is closed to cars for this whole summer, which is fantastic, both for cyclists and for wildlife. I'll stop at Guides Rock and climb 15 pitches there on various routes. Then I'll head back down to my bike and keep cycling along the 1A and then eventually through the Banff town site and along to Mount Rundle. There I'll climb the remaining pitches. Somewhere in there I'm going to find some time for a little sleep and some eating. I'm really lucky that I have two amazing people who get to come along and support me on this amazing adventure. My partner Kyle and my good friend Shai will be there to keep me motivated, keep me sane, and to make sure that I'm looking after myself for all 40 hours. And I'm so, so grateful to them. Again, if you would like to donate, find the link in my bio or below, and please donate to support Alberta Wilderness Association. We need places in Alberta that are wild places where we can go and recharge, where things are still wild and pristine. And I want that to be there for my children and for my children's children. And if you feel the same way, then please support the Alberta Wilderness Association. I'm so incredibly excited and stoked for this adventure. How excited? I am this excited.